Yes, sir. Fantasy Goats, how are you this evening? This is week 15. 1-5. 1-5. Start, sit, lineup advice, getting all of our players and ducks in a row for your first round playoffs. Many of us are playing in this quarterfinals or first round, however you want to say it. Nevertheless, the window is closing on the fantasy season. Not before we bring in the glory, the gold. All right, what's up, Tron Goat baby, and the Tiger Goat? Look at the Tiger Styles, motherfucking Tiger Styles. Tron Goat baby, are we ready?
Let's go.
Tron Goat's ready. I did want to address. It's like beating a dead horse, but it's not. It's still a little bit relevant considering he's playing tomorrow, and he's going to be the subject of many lineup decisions that we have to make. He was yesterday, he was earlier in the week, and he's going to be tonight. Hello, Mr. Rising Spirits. How are you this evening, Goats? I'm going to get to the Dart and Mahomes this week. Holy smokes, Dart or Mahomes? We'll start sitting Patrick Mahomes this week. Shit. I'm gonna because I want to talk. I want to address Cortland Sutton just for a little bit, not to just to display that it's not fully biased, right? It's not. Oh, look at the cam, baby. It's not fully biased. So I wanted to go back. I wanted to do just a raw glance at Cortland Sutton, and the first thing that I saw, like on the season, week 15, he's wide receiver 23. All right, wide receiver 23. That makes him a wide receiver 2, low end wide receiver 2 on your team, if not
flex. Or flex.
Yeah. Right, borderline-ish. Wide receiver 23, Rhino. Where would that have? Where does that approximately, looking back just a little bit, where would that have put him in fantasy drafts this year?
7th, 8th round?
No. That's more for my argument. That was where he it would have put him right in that early mid round, that latest 4th or 5th round, exactly where he was being drafted. Exactly. So again, you got what you paid for.
Yeah.
You got what you paid for. It wasn't, and there was no ascension, and I think that was the main point of me not drafting him, me fading him this season. You weren't going to get anything like you got with George Pickens.
Yeah,
right? Nothing like that. You can even go further up, right? You can go further up the trough. You drafted JSN like in the early 3rd. You got a first rounder. So, I mean, you
go 101 next year.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. So that's my whole point with Cortland Sutton. You didn't get anything for the money. That's for sure. Right, Tron Goat baby. The Cam Goat. How are you, Cam Goat? One of my goat, my dogs. My doggy dogs. Dart or Pat Mahomes in a must win for Pat. Must win against the Chargers team that I guess, it's going to be cold there, but I don't know if Jim Harbaugh's got this team ready or not. But they're good. They should win this game on the road, but I don't think they're going to. I would probably take Pat Mahomes here. And yeah, I know Dart. It's the matchup. He's got a great matchup, but at the same time, I can also see this being a more controlled game on the ground.
I'll take the proven winner and Patrick Mahomes.
I think when it's all on the line, Mr. Rising Goat. When it's all on the freaking line.
And he's out. They're out to prove to people that they're out to prove a point to people that they aren't who they think everybody thinks they are,
Which is amazing. It's an amazing narrative.
I know it is. It really is.
I mean, again, let's look at it from the standpoint of like where we are in the season, right? do we really expect the Chiefs to be eliminated after week 15?
I'll use the analogy of an animal in a corner. What happens? This is for the Mahomes. They're a wild animal trapped in the corner. They're fixing to fight their way out.
Is it one of my
and it's a dangerous animal. It's a dangerous thing when somebody like that is where they're at,
Is it one of my gifts where I got the cat jumping and attacking the woman's face?
Yeah.
Look, whatever the hell he has to say to his team tomorrow, whether or not we'll ever know what that looks like pregame, I think they all understand what's on the line.
Yep.
They already. I don't think this team is going to lay down for the Chargers.
No, hell no.
At Arrowhead.
And these games are always good too. They're always back and forth.
So again, whether this is like a Herculean Mahomes effort or not, I'm going to take the pedigree of Pat Mahomes here, regardless of what Jackson. Is Jackson Dart really going to light the scoreboard up with a half empty MetLife? Right, they all play in MetLife, right? With a half empty MetLife Stadium by the fourth quarter. Yeah, I get it, Mr. Rising Goat. I get it. By the way, all goats, all my goats, I would appreciate you. Just don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. The content doesn't stop. May get reduced a little bit once the season's over, but it doesn't stop. Doesn't stop all off season. No off season, right? Right, Cam Goat, baby. My goats, how we doing tonight? We're doing fantastic now that you're here. It is playoff time. I'm trying to win. Of course you are. Decided not to start Mike Evans or Godwin.
And I understand that too. I get that.
Well, I wish. I wish Cam Goat was on the Thursday Outlook show. is all I can say to that. I would have understood the hesitancy without question. They were both good starts or decent starts. They weren't like slam dunk, set them and forget it. They weren't that, nor were they fade off your roster for week 15. It was a little borderline. But I think, look, you hear us talking about Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. Look, if Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs are getting into a little back and forth with the Chargers, they're going to rely on Ladd as well.
Yep.
Ladd McDonkey.
Especially, I think Quentin Johnson is a game time decision too. Last thing I read.
He's been a game time decision since week 3.
True.
Ladd McDonkey. I got Ladd in a couple of spots.
Same here.
I got Ladd in the shitter. Where else is Ladd? No, Ladd's not in Dynasty. Oh, he's in Dynasty, just not the right Dynasty. Sport doggy goat. Sport doggy goat. This is my doggy 1000 goats, my 18 PPR super flex. I needed to make a change in my flex. Why? I need one flex. In my flex, I need one Neil Rodriguez, Chuba, or Shakir. After the CMC news, I picked up Brian Robinson and cut Vidal. I understand.
I did today too.
I understand that. And that's probably the right move.
Especially if my son has CMC and I'm playing him in the playoffs.
Wait, I mean, like sport doggy dog, much like how I'm right now. I'm just talking to showsmanship marketing. I wear sport doggy dog for weeks. We were saying to pick up Brian Robinson if you were the CMC owner. So I guess you gotta. Well, it's the A team, so it's not very deep, and you have plenty of people available for pickup. So yeah, it was a good move. It's a good move. How much do you think CMC is going to play tomorrow?
I think it's going to be. I think it's
That's the $1 million question.
The back is the thing, man. That's it's not a. If it tightens up, he won't be playing much. He'll be unlimited. He might be on a limited count. Who knows?
Like, I mean, of course, we're all crossing our fingers. Like, yeah, we want him to play the entire game, but he wasn't playing 100% of the snaps even the last few weeks. Even like they were working Brian Robinson Jr. in no matter what. Didn't take away from CMC's volume. Not at all. But I wonder if it gets cut or how much it could potentially get cut now if he's got some sort of back spasms. He's probably okay. So we're talking about an elite fucking.
So you're gonna play in the flex. I'm not playing Rodriguez. I'm either going Neal or Hubbard. I think I'll go Neal because more volume. Hubbard's gonna be splitting with Rico. Rico's like 71 yards away from 1,000 yards.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
That benchmark needs to change entirely. So he needs one in the flex. I would probably. I'm okay with Devin Neal here.
Just the volume.
Yeah, I'm okay with Devin Neal here. Don't be surprised if Chuba. If he looks good coming out of the gate, it may be a little bit more than 50-50, where it turns into 60-40.
Well, I think we'll know more this weekend. Week.
Yes. Cam good. Kincaid or Likely. That's like
likely against the Bengals. Bengals defense give up points to the tight end.
You've got Dalton Kincaid with his band of tight ends, and then you've got Isaiah Likely with his band of tight ends. Ugh.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good pickup.
I assume Kincaid, but Likely's upside is interesting. So is Kincaid's. The Patriots are weak against the tight end. I mean, they're vulnerable against the tight end. He doesn't really have anybody else to throw to other than tight ends.
Other than Shakir?
Barely. We're going to have the same conversation about this team in the offseason that we did last year. They have no one outside. I am partial to Kincaid. Likely's a good play. You
can't go wrong with either one of them.
I Likely's a good play again, considering how we keep seeing Lamar trying to hit him, and Likely seems to continue to just like screw around with the ball at the end zone where it matters the most. Cap Goat, baby. What up, Cap Goat? There he is, the motherfucking Cap Goat.
I like Breece Hall.
Cap Goat, I want to try to save you from years coming off of your life tomorrow, Cap Goat. And Breece Hall is the opposite of that. Breece Hall is anti-vitality, okay? There's no Breece Hall. Is there anybody else besides Chris Rodriguez? Breece Hall is in the same conversation as Chris Rodriguez.
I trust Breece Hall.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Because they might be dinking and dunking the Breece Hall.
No. I don't see it.
I'm playing them confidently.
I guess if this is the conversation, Breece Hall, Chris Rodriguez for an RB2 or flex, it's a hell of a combination here. Breece Hall, I wouldn't trust. I can't trust Breece Hall anymore. I can't trust any of them. They will make me sick. Make me absolutely sick. Keep that dude away from the Jets. Mendoza just won the Heisman. Keep him away from the Jets. You have all these draft picks. Go bid for Joe Shiesty. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to recalibrate my thoughts on Joe Shiesty. We'll save that for another time. I actually do think they should be aggressive and go get Joe Shiesty, and he should want to come. You know what? Here are the keys.
Broadway Joe number 2.
You build this thing. We're not building it. You're the one who's going to build it. What do you want? What do you need? Tell us.
I need an offensive line that will block people so I don't get hurt every other year.
Some of the pieces on that line are okay.
Yeah.
They are. That happens to be one of the better units, the offensive line.
You have 3 good skill players with Breece Hall, Mason Taylor, and Garrett Wilson. Mechie's coming along, and Downey Mitchell's coming along. But and that's where I'm at too, Michael, is I don't trust Chris Rodriguez.
Adonai Mitchell is no Jamar Chase or T.
No, he's not. No.
Garrett Wilson is kind of like a tier right below that. Yep. Possibly. But he's still no Jamar Chase.
One of the reasons why Chris Rodriguez worries me is the fact that he might get some, then also you might see freaking Bill get some. Then you get McNichols coming in on passing downs. It's too crowded of a backfield.
Mariota.
Yeah, there you go, Mariota. Yeah. And that's why I'll go Breece Hall.
Yeah, no, I don't trust Breece Hall either. That's why I said, is there another option? Cap Goat, baby. Week 15. Mad Maxi Goat. Even against the Giants D. I'm with Michael Goat here. I kind of am. I don't trust Chris Rodriguez either. Breece Hall. What has Breece Hall done for us? Nothing.
You would hope, this is my hope, okay? I hope that knowing that Brady Cook was going to be playing this week, that they would simplify the offense for him. He's a capable quarterback. He was capable in college. So I think he might surprise people. That's my hope.
Playing a hungry team.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. It's not like they're playing the Cardinals, where we could say, okay, you got 2 shit teams.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, fight each other. They're playing the Jaguars. Could very well just dog walk the Jets. Just
weird things have happened, man.
Yeah. Jets are just shot. They're shot. Right, Sniper? The Jets are shot.
You can't get the Jets fandom out of your head a little bit.
They're fucking shot.
But and see, it's funny because I can understand the way you are with the Jets is the way I'm with the Raiders.
They are shot. There's no reason to be hopeful. Not even with all the first round picks in the world. There's no reason to believe that they will get it right again. There's no reason. We have no proof of concept that we have nothing. Bring back Chad Pennington. You know what? Mark Sanchez. I mean, like that's the last time? All right, I'm done here. What up, Michael? Do you think Jacobs is going to play? We were just talking about that before we came on, B-Goat. He's a little...
His touches will be capped. They'll be careful with him.
Yeah. And Sniper also brings up an excellent observation point. Yes, Emmanuel Ilson. Emmanuel Ilson. Wilson is on the injury report with an illness. I think we could presume that Wilson will suit up and play. I don't know what the illness is. Jacobs is more questionable than we think.
Mm-hmm.
He's more questionable than we think, and
the knee swelling that's concerning, and that's concerning everybody.
And they elevated Pierre Strong today, so
that scares me.
Where's Marshawn Lloyd? Fucking bust. Unbelievable. This team, for all the talent that they have, unbelievable. Again, that'll be another conversation. We could definitely have another. We're going to have another conversation about these teams as soon as the season wraps up. Are you worried about Adams not practicing, or is he still a must start start Myers and Michael Wilson. Adams, Rhino is going to play in this game.
He's going to play.
He's going to play in this game.
He won't. He'll probably play like 56% of the snaps last week, and that's enough.
He's going to get his normal snaps. Yeah, well, I don't see it any other way. We're not worried about him.
Not at all.
Or start Myers and Michael Wilson. Well, if you're going to start Adams, then are these two on your bench? I wish I just had all the Goats rosters in front of me, so I would just remember. But that's damn near impossible. I would start Adams. If it's Adams, Myers, and Wilson, or Wilson, it's that order. Adams, Myers, Wilson.
Because we know he'll get looks in the red zone for one point.
Yes. Although now you have to pick between which cuff.
Probably I'd go Wilson because less of a crowded backfield. With Wright, you have to worry about Ollie Gordon getting touches in the red zone.
Here's the other thing too, right? I think Bigo, you're looking to score a featured running back for tomorrow, right? If he plays, where you're releasing Wright A-Chain's handcuff. It's an interesting dilemma. Do you forego? Do you get rid of your own running back's cuff to go get a feature running back, potentially a feature running back tomorrow? I would tell you'd wait on this news tomorrow, because let's not forget. I don't think anyone's gonna pounce until tomorrow either. And A-Chain plays on Monday night, so you could conceivably release, if this is the way your league works, you could conceivably release Jalen Wright at, let's say, 3:45, right? 3:45 Eastern tomorrow. And depending on your league, he won't be able to get picked up until the following Wednesday. That's how most waivers run. But again, you won't know about him. You won't know about Wilson until tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. Maybe about Josh Jacobs if he traveled with the team. What do they say? They say is expected to, practice, to warm up, to see how the team. That's what it is with Jacobs. That's the language that they use, or they have used. Riffland. What's up, Riffland, baby? Riffland. What's up, Riffland Goat? Struggling for choice here. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex. Olaf, Tet, Sutton, Myers, RJ, Hendo. Any thoughts? Bills, Pats may be a snow game. Can Harvey produce against the Pack? Where would you like to start here?
I will start with 2 wide receivers. I think I'd go. I'm torn between Olave or Tet. I'm going Myers for sure. I'm banking on the fact that I'm going to go Tet over Olave. I think the Panthers are cooking. I think Bryce Young he's doing what he did last year, is turning it up last part of the season, and plus they need to win to stay in first place. And
they definitely need a win, or they would like to win.
You know what? I'd flex Olave. So I go Myers and Tet, and then flex Olave.
Yeah, they're damn near. I mean, there's one dude separating both of them, and that's Scary Terry in consensus ranking. I like both. I do like both. I would take either or over Myers. Myers would be the third option.
And I think Harvey can produce against the Pack. Just because his receiving upside is so freaking good.
I would temper the expectations there. And snow game in Foxborough, Lonnie gave us that report yesterday, right?
They said 31 degrees.
We specifically asked about this yesterday on the lineup. If I show, I don't think it'd be impactful.
No.
Even like there might be snow, like drizzle, snow, but not enough to affect the game. I actually like Trevion Henderson in this game.
Same here.
Against the Bills. That's who I like. I'd rather have him than RJ. And I'm like, I'm an RJ guy. I'm a fucking RJ guy. We're RJ guys. This isn't the matchup for RJ.
I'm more of a Hendo guy.
Well, especially with the matchup, I'm gonna go based on the matchup and his big playability is what I'm gonna go on here. RJ not rushing the ball or not being effective rushing the ball is a little worrisome right now. At least for me, it is. Yeah, he hasn't gotten over like 60 yards in a game. Rushing, not receiving. Completely different. Goats! I want to welcome all of our new goats to the Week 15 first round fantasy playoffs, baby. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding you. If you're new to this channel, please help us out. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Full PPR. JMO. Michael Wilson for highest upside. Well, the first one is for the highest upside right now.
Yeah. he's the one that scares me the most as a Rams fan.
You want to swing for the fences. Who's got the highest ceiling right now? It's going to be JMO in this game versus Michael Wilson. That's another one that I wanted to talk about to kick off the show. But look, I get it. Again, I get it. Not all volume is good volume. And we're going to see that tomorrow, in my opinion. Mariota or Caleb this week. Caleb in a freezing Chicago game versus the Browns. Mariota, you're going to go?
I go Mariota.
Mariota in 30 degrees versus the Giants. Yeah. We're rolling the dice here, that's for sure. I think you might get a better game out of Mariota. I do.
He has more rushing upside than Caleb. I mean, Caleb can run if you wanted to, but Mariota,
I think Ben Johnson will be very selective when it comes to the playbook tomorrow, Rhino. I think again, they're gonna do what they've been doing. They're gonna do what's been working, and that's a heavy dose of the running backs. And then just when you think it's a run, Caleb will pull back, hit Colston Loveland. Maybe he'll hit DJ Moore for a couple here, a couple there. Mariota, I think we have a little bit. I guess we're safer with more of a ceiling in this particular matchup, which is an odd combination. Half PPR, not tight end premium, but all tight ends are premium. Flex Rashee Rice or Harold?
Flex Rice.
In the half PPR, yeah, I think Rashee Rice would wind up with more receptions. Therefore, you're going to get a little bit more of the 0.5. I think I would go with Rice, not especially if it's not tight end premium. Snipes. Oscaro goat. Look at the Oscaro. Hi.
Ooh.
Hello to you. Hi, Darren. Is it Darren Waller, right?
Right, yeah, Darren Waller. I'm going Hampton.
Or is that Darren is that Warren? Maybe there's
Waller.
Maybe there's an edit here. Hello, goats. I see all the motherfucking goats. I do. I see all you goats. Hampton, Walker. I think I would go Hampton.
Mm-hmm. More volume.
Let's leave it at that. Fannin or Kittle PPR. There's only like one tight end or two maybe that would be above Harold Fannin this week. Kittle happens to be one of them.
Yep. Yeah, you said like I know. If I have Kittle, I'm not taking my lineup.
There's like two. There's like Trey McBride and George Kittle. And then it would be Harold Fannin without me even looking. Then Bowers, then Warren, then we can continue to go down the line. Maybe you put Kincaid in there and Ferguson in there. Maybe Randy Gadsden makes the list of top 12 in this godforsaken position. What's up, J Label Goat, baby? What up, baby? Silver Rapture Goat. We're gonna bench JJ, Michael Wilson, or Scary Terry.
Oh man, I would bench Michael Wilson.
We're gonna play the talent card here. We're gonna play the talent card, and that would be Justin Jefferson still, then Scary Terry, and then Michael Wilson.
And I don't just because defense wise,
I don't think Briskett's gonna have enough time to get to Michael Wilson.
That's why I said if they had designed plays where it's 5 to 10 yards short intermediate passes, then it could be a good game for him. But
think about that for a second. Think about it. Think about that 5 to 10, right? So let's cut that in the middle. 7, right? Mm-hmm. 7, 14, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35 yards is 5 catch. You know where I'm going with this, right? Like
okay, so he's not just going to catch the ball and get tackled. Hopefully he gets some yak yards.
I don't see it. I don't see there being it. I really don't. Man, maybe a one play or 2 plays, or anyone starting Michael Wilson. You should also crossing fingers and praying to the fantasy lords that maybe some garbage time. Did you see what they did to this Buffalo Bills team 2 weeks ago? What they did to the Chiefs last week? I mean, there's nothing going on. Can't move the ball on them. I started Bucka, and I'm starting Devon Achane. Now I need the flex. Rico Judkins, Harvey, McMillan, Amayas.
Judkins for 1.
Do we know the scoring here? I'm going to presume it's PPR. We want the running back who's going to pay off here. Yeah. If you started Bucky and that was good for 60 yards, not much else after that. A-Chain is he's going to play. How many attempts do they give him? How many touches do they give him is a different story. I'm going to go with Judkins. I like Judkins, or it would be Judkins, McMillan, Myers, Harvey. That's my order, Cam Goat. Right,
I go with that too.
Right, Cam Goat. Motherfucking Cam Goat. Appreciate the answers, my goats. I made a regrettable bet. A regrettable bet with my opponent this week. That basically, if I lose, I have to go bald. Well, I mean, it's not regrettable to some.
No.
Unlike Rhino, perfect beard. I can't grow one, so I'm sweating hard. Hey, I think. Speaking of perfect beards, looks like you may have gone to the barber.
No.
Now that I think about it.
Nope.
Looks like a nice little trimmed. No. Maybe I thought you got a little trim for some good luck tomorrow.
I cooled it out when I got a shower tonight.
Start 2 PPR. He's got to go bald and he doesn't have a beard. You're not going to lose, Cam Goat, baby. You're not.
Yeah, if you go bald, how long to go bald for? You said shaved out, then you can start growing it back. Just make sure when you shave your head, use 5 blades. Don't go cheap, man. You don't need to be.
You know what a good razor? Harry's is a good razor.
Yes, it is. 100%, right? Man.
Harry's is a good razor. I was a Gillette guy, goddamn, since I started shaving, which was like last year. So then, all of a sudden, I got a gift, Harry's gift, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. All right, start 2 PPR: Kyron Hampton, Rico Woody. Oof.
All he does is score touchdowns.
Yeah, I might go.
In this particular set of
PPR.
players. Silver Rapture Goat. Give me 1 and give me 4. Gonna go back to Woody in this one.
Kyron and Woody.
I'm gonna go Woody. The other dudes got competition.
So is Kyron, but Kyron's been getting targets too. So
Kyron's
I'm going Kyron and Woody too.
Kyron's that guy.
Yep.
Kyron's that guy. Why am I blanking? Oh yeah, and look at the match. Look at the matchup. This is like a get right efficiency game for Woody. Show us that you could freaking run for 130 and score a touchdown. Get me 130 all purpose with a touchdown. Don't give me 30 attempts for 60 again. This is a Woody game against the Cardinals. Cardinals can't stop a nosebleed. Sport doggy dog. If Jacobs doesn't play, Wilson is sick and may not be playable. Brooks is next in line. And Brooks, yeah, that's right. Chris Brooks is on that team. And they are now elevated Pierre Garçon Strong. Great advice, Sport Doggy Goat. Great advice for the B Goat. Love it when the goats help the goats. Sniper loves to help the goats. She's always she's her.
But she said some stuff in the chat last night that wasn't true. Flex 3, Vidal, Shakir, Mona.
Money Guy.
Strange or Jaceki?
Flex 3. PPR Flex 3 would be Shakir.
I go Shakir.
Money Guy and Gesicki against the Ravens. No T. Higgins.
That's where I was going to.
Money Guy. Big game for Money Guy tomorrow. I bet you they both see somewhere around 15 to 17 attempts each. Or 17 touches, I should say.
Let me ask on who you trust more, Mongai or Swift?
I saw that.
Yeah, I said Swift.
That. I mean, it's not the wrong answer. It's not. I think Mongai has the more upside. But when it comes to like some, your proven commodity, your veteran, right. Yeah, it's not. Swift would be a little bit more trustworthy, sure. Someone dropped your Juwan Johnson, Tron Goat.
Great pickup.
And you're gonna freaking add him, Tron Goat, right? Yeah. Someone dropped Juwan Johnson. I drop him like a bad habit. He had an MRI this week. Well, of course he did, Michael.
Yeah, Goat. And nothing, and it all came out clear. It's the swelling of the knee that's making him nervous. From what I've read.
Yeah, of course. That's like standard operating procedure. They get MRIs. That's we'll find out later tonight or game time decision tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it, but
I hope they knock them right back to Detroit.
Man, I just want to see how they're going to. That's really the monster that scares me with Gibbs, Amon St. Brown, and J-Mo. And then plus you throw in freaking Montgomery, man. The Rams defense needs to be on point, for them to have a chance to win.
I mean, they're still ranked number 1 against the rush.
But so, Gibbs isn't just any freaking running back though.
A lot of that is I think you could definitely chalk that up to schedule. Not that the Rams was like an easy cakewalk, but I mean, again, your strength of schedule does matter to some degree. B, I think anybody like in the locker room would say, "Well, throw that out the window. Let's see your defense now, tonight."
And with the Detroit missing their top 4 safeties, their 2 starters and their 2 backups, I believe, or top 3 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd's got he does, man.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah, I don't know if he has worse luck than Brooks, but damn.
I don't know if it's that. Did CMC late add to the injury report scare you? I mean, I've seen it all. It's Tron Goat. I mean, did it scare me? I'm sure.
But and the part that scares me is the fact that there's a trustiness that they're telling us the full truth that isn't there. That it's proven that they kind of sugarcoat something that shouldn't be sugarcoated.
You know what scares me? What scares me is the fact that the Niners didn't just like empty out Ayuk's locker and just throw it into the middle of like the Pacific Ocean. That's what scares me. That they're actually like hanging him around for some reason, putting him on some reserve list that I've never even heard of.
Reserved by Felicia list.
Yeah, like that's what scares me. They should have like thrown his shit out into like the street.
He should not be allowed in the locker room. Period.
CMC's it could be anything, but yeah, back it's something to monitor. For some reason, back doesn't bother me as much as like, oh yeah, his calf is sore. That might bother me a little bit more. It's crazy. It's not crazy, Goat. Drone Goat, baby. Drone Goat, baby. I'm starting Nico and I'm starting Olav at the wide receiver and McLaurin at the flex. Scary Terry loves the Giants. He loves them. Other options were Devontae or Debo in the same game. Jalen Warren or Gainwell, Corum, Emmanuel Wilson, if Jacob mix. If Jacobs misses, I would probably elevate Emmanuel Wilson. But right now, for the wide receivers, I think Scary Terry at the flex is good. I would leave Scary Terry at the flex. If not, you could flip a coin between Jalen Warren or Gainwell if Josh Jacobs plays. I know this is a big one, Tron Go, baby. I know we need to get this right. We expect this to be a big ground game on Monday night as well. So factor that in. The Dolphins against the run are... How are the Dolphins against the run?
And they've been better the last 3 or 4 weeks. Have been a lot better.
Plus, Pittsburgh can't run. Their running backs, they're not rushing the ball well. They're scoring, which is what we like. They're catching the ball, what we like, but they're not running the ball well. The Dolphins, MIA 23 against the backs. That would be my order. Scary Terry goes in the flex. If Josh Jacobs plays, it would be Scary Terry or one of the Steeler guys. Man,
I might play Devontae Smith over Olave. Just because Carolina's pass defense is good.
I want to play Devontae.
I said might.
I want to play Devontae. If Devontae's not getting 7 or 8 targets, then he's not helping us.
Well, not 78 targets for 5 yards a shot either.
He's not Devontae Smith's not helping us right now.
Jaden Higgins over Rico. Yeah.
Rico, even in a split. That's a better split than Jaden Higgins Nico, with Dalton Schultz, with Woody Marks, with Jalen Noel. the Rico Chuba is much better for you. We're gonna live longer. They have not used that language with Jacobs as of today. No, not as of today. No, but we could see that in a few hours, right? We could see the Packers are going to, test it. Jacobs is going to test it out in warm-ups tomorrow, and then they will make a final determination. It'll be something like that, some language like that. No, the only language that we saw today is Pierre Strong being elevated from the practice squad. And Emmanuel Wilson coming down with an illness. Will Allen have another big snow game?
I think tomorrow games might be fireworks too.
I don't know about where's the snow coming from, B-Goat? I don't know
the
about
sky usually.
Is it coming from the heavens? I don't know if that's gonna. Again, I don't think the snow is going to impact the game, but it doesn't matter. We just saw it. We know this. It doesn't matter. No one in their right mind would be worried about Josh Allen in the snow. You're very welcome, Riffland. Goat, appreciate you, Ricky P. Oh man, I'm glad I'm glad I see this man, Maxi Goat. I'm rolling Ricky P in Warrior Bowl quarterfinal, third wide when we have to start 2 flex as well. So I have a tight end in there, Gasecki, by the way, and Money Guy. And yes, Ricky P is going to go. I think it's a regression. Get right. He's playing damn near every snap the last few weeks that he's been back. It's Ricky P, baby. Ricky. Slick Rick. Bucky let me down, Lone Star. Damn it, Lone Star.
A lot of people down. Dude, Sean Tucker getting freaking red zone carries. I sure hell didn't see that coming.
Damn it, Lone Star. It's a combination of like 5, 6, 7 different things that are happening there right now. And there's stuff that we don't have full knowledge of with Bucky. Unfortunately, there is stuff that I could only not predict. What's the other word? Speculate. I can only speculate if I'm reading the tea leaves properly from a few weeks ago to now, and that he's not right upstairs yet. But there's no way for me to ever know that, Michael Goat. I don't trust the Mad Max. Michael Goat. I don't trust the Mad Max. I think he's in a good spot, in a good matchup, but hasn't done shit. As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, now that I come to think about it, I even dropped his ass.
For Luther.
Pepper spray. Pepper spray his ass. Fred is going to be on the sidelines tomorrow. Fred is a dog. And you know this. Fred's a dog. I think if they make the playoffs, Fred's going to try to play. I don't know if that's possible, but
Fred who? Fred Flintstone?
Flintstone.
Yeah.
Don't say that to her face. She won't like that. She won't like
Fred Flintstone?
She won't like her middle linebacker being called Fred Flintstone. Not he is. Not Fred Flintstone. This is a big one, Matty Goat.
Oof.
I'm gonna stick with the dude who's got the entire thing to himself, with the exception of maybe with a little dare, whatever the hell you want to call him. I think we're in for a big one for Woody tomorrow. I think we're in for a big one. They got to get him right. If this team is serious, which they look very serious on one side of the ball at least, on making a run, they got to get him going. not his. Riffland, baby, Riffland. Riffland. Lone Star. Lone Star. Is that the Lone Star from Spaceballs? Is that just out of curiosity? It doesn't have to be. Lone Star State, right? Isn't it the Lone Star State?
Mm-hmm.
Every run inside the 10, they took Bucky out of the game. How many were there?
2.
Inside the 10.
2 that I know of.
Well, Tucker and
remember, yeah.
Right. That team is not operating the right way at all. If you got to have Baker Mayfield at the podium going through everything that they need to do in terms of like their camaraderie and holding themselves accountable and this and that and like taking ownership and this and that and there's some, it's not good in Tampa right now. It's not good for him. He's not playing well at all. Got all the talent in the world, and something's very wrong if you let the Falcons come back from being down 2 scores. Hey, guys, would you go Dak, Dakota, or Drake May? I've got Henderson. CD starting for me. That's right, he is. Opponent has Pickens. This is no PPR. First things first. Let's play PPR. Secondly, it's probably they've got to be back to back.
I think I go Dak.
You know, worried about
veteran quarterbacks have better games against Brian Flores' defense than rookie quarterbacks do.
So I was just about to ask you.
Yeah.
Like the Brian Flores thing doesn't bother you a little bit? Mm-hmm. Indoors, you know, gonna come after Dak with everything that they got. Drake May is actually ahead of Dak.
I like Drake May too.
Because he's got he's got the matchup.
Which team do you think would be playing from behind? Better chance of playing from behind.
I suppose the Patriots.
Okay, so then if that's the case, then I'll go Drake May.
And you're talking about the 2 best teams in the division and the conference for argument purposes, and then you have the Vikings versus, like, we don't expect the Cowboys to be playing from behind, do we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I'll go May.
Close call, though.
Yeah.
Close call.
Up on your team, that's for sure.
A-Chain is healthy. Frankie Goat, baby. Are you ready, Frankie? I know my freaking Frankie Goat's ready. Fucking Frankie. Let's fucking go. My apologies if any goats are sensitive to language. Been cursing a lot this season, haven't I?
Yeah, but that's you though.
No, I don't think it was. I don't think I was cursing as much last year. Maybe it's because now I got all the goats in the barn.
You're more hyped this year.
I got the goats in the barn, so they know their shepherd curses. Hopefully, Barkley has a good game. I mean, you would think so. You would freaking think so. With this team coming in from 100 degrees, climate controlled, to now Philadelphia, where they are with.
If the Eagles, if Hurts and the starters aren't sitting by the 4th quarter, okay. I've said this. Now keep on saying. If they don't get right this game, that crash out is gonna be hard. The Eagles fan base crash out is gonna be hard because they should curb stop the effing Raiders. They should curb stop them.
You see how they reacted to losing in overtime
Mm-hmm.
They like egg the OC's house. I mean, they may actually burn it down.
Yeah, he'll get death threats.
What kind of game is good? Barkley needs to do
20 points, 15 to 20 points.
He needs to do at the minimum 80 yards and a touchdown. Yes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Like 100, 115, 125 yards from scrimmage.
Yeah, Lone Star, that's it, man. And let's count our blessings and move on. But anything below that, like anything below 10 for Saquon is going to be another dud. That's actually a tough call, Tristan. Michael Goat. Love it, Michael Goat. It's a damn tough call. It is. If
it was a PPR or if it was like that, then I would go Dak. So because otherwise it's a wash. But remember Drake May is used to playing in this weather. He practices in this weather, so it's not like let's say the Rams coming out and playing in freaking in the cold, or a West Coast team coming out and playing in the cold. These are two teams that live in the area, so they're used to the freaking weather.
Yeah, no. They're not worried about the weather. I could see the Raiders kind of hanging in there, kind of a little bit, and then all it takes is like either a bad turnover or a lost possession, and then the Eagles will go up by 10. Then they could make it 17, and then that'll be the end of it. I mean, that should be the freaking end of it. I don't want to say it. No trap game here. That Raiders team, and I apologize because we know that it's the Rhinos' other original LA-based franchise. That team is not even close. Not even close. Look at Frankie Goat, man, paying us one of the highest compliments. This one's for you, Frankie Goat.
Hey, Goats, please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss any of our content.
Almost had time.
Yeah. Let's go. I didn't have time. So sit Vidal in all leagues. Snipes. I don't know. I don't know about that, Snipes. Therefore, it's a tough call, man. I mean, lean Dak, actually. There's a little, I mean, there's something that's keeping me from not starting Dak, too. And how do we know that Drake May doesn't turn into, like back to a little bit of a pumpkin against this team?
He could.
That could be part of it.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with either quarterback playing, put it that way. There's no wrong call for either one of them, in my opinion. So,
Chonko, baby. Do you think the moves made today could be gamesmanship? They need to elevate Pierre Strong since Jacobs will miss. You're making the call, Chongo. Breaking news. Chongo is breaking the news that Josh Jacobs is going to miss. No, what I think they do with Pierre Strong, because of the Emmanuel Wilson being added to the injury report. So it's just as a precaution to not be down two backs just in case. Maybe a little gamesmanship. I mean, right? I mean, like there used to be that type of gamesmanship all the time with the designations. So yeah, maybe, sure. I don't think that necessarily throws the Broncos off either, but some chess moves, absolutely. Ron, what did I say last night was true? What did I say, Ron? Ronnie Rhino, what did I say? Well, you can't even get this man to talk right now. He's just blushing. What's up, Grudgeless Douglas? Grudgeless Douglas Goat. How are you this evening? Shakir or Kincaid? Khalil, Shakir, or Dalton Kincaid in the same game? I'll go Dalton Kincaid, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I think I would too.
And you don't necessarily, if you know me, it's brother. You're going to be playing Kincaid in the flex. That means.
Is that your backyard too, Ish brother? It's like a nice pool right there.
You better eyes than I do.
So I wear my glasses.
I'm rolling out likely over Warren. I would be too. I know it's a remarkable story. Phillip Rivers making his return at 44. I know that's all like, yeah, let's all gather around and watch this show, and I could see this not working. Not even close.
Rivers going to throw for 3 touchdowns tomorrow.
They're
going to upset Seattle.
Speaking of trap games, could this be a trap game?
Very well could be a trap game.
How? Then the Seahawks don't deserve to even advance from week 15 if they can't beat that team.
Yeah.
They don't. And that's the message I would give to every player. Look, we are expected to win this game. I don't want anyone's foot off the gas until it's 0:00 in the fourth quarter.
I think the one thing that Rivers has going for him, yeah, he's 4 for you. He hasn't played for 5 years, but it's not like he's going into a system he's never played before. This is a system he's played for when Steichen was the OC with the Chargers, so it's a seamless, and they'll game plan him. You watch, he'll throw 3 or 4 deep balls though, but I think Rivers is going to surprise people.
Okay.
The dude's got enough freaking moxie to pull it off.
If the Seahawks, again, I'm on record, if the Seahawks can't win that game one way or another, they don't deserve to continue to play. Chill, Frank. And informs us that it's a PPR league. Like, bros, do you play any of them? Michael Goat. Evans look good. Can Evans and Adams be must starts for the playoffs? You saw it with your own eyes. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Evans and Adams is interesting, right?
Yeah.
2 elder statesmen. Yeah, Mike Evans looked good. Absolutely. There was no limitations. That's the best way I could put it. No limitations. Baker will get him in the end zone. Sit Vidal in all leagues possible. I mean, again, based on the options that I've seen that you've presented, it looks that way. I think the Chiefs pose.
I would say it's a week-to-week thing, though. You know, especially with Roman saying that whoever has a hot hand will be getting most of the touches. So it's a 50-50. That's what scares me. I mean, I don't think the Vidal's a sit. Depends on who your other options are.
Who do you
matchups are? You have to go by that too.
You do see the Chiefs controlling the game or no?
Yeah. And Vidal and Hampton both have the receiving upside too. So
the other options, I believe, just off the top of my head, Blake Corum's in there, Gainwell's in there. Yeah, of course, anything that Ryan just said is also true. Also, it does depend on the league, and it also the options. But if it's the options that I'm thinking about, the options of like Gainwell, right, Corum, right, those are some of the options, weren't they? I don't know about Vidal with any other options. Too many options. I'm just joking. I got Adam, CMC, and A-Chain, Bob Goat. All questions, Abel. I pick Brian Robinson. Am I fuck?
No.
MIFUP. I got Adam, CMC, and A-Chain, all questionable. I picked up Brian Robb.
Evans will be playing. He won't play a high percentage of the snaps. And CMC, you can trust him. He might not play. It might not be like a 80-20 split. It might be more like a 70-30 split, but still an 8-chain.
Yeah.
You're not screwed.
No, not at all. You're going to roll with the horses, and you're backed up with Robinson. Olav did make me nervous seeing J.C. Horn. Olav did nothing last week. Yeah, he did nothing last week. Doesn't mean he'll do it again. It's a frustrating matchup. It's frustrating watching the Eagles offense and watching Hurts only target A.J. Brown.
Yes, it is, especially you're a Devontae Smith owner.
I think having Chris Olave for Tyler Shuck is going to be a good thing. It will be. So I would start Olave without hesitation. Ricky Pearsall. I'm starting Slick Rick against conventional wisdom because the argument is, how could we trust him?
Well, Jawan Jennings has been in wide receiver 1 targets too.
Yeah, no, I get it.
They've been working Ricky back.
I get it.
I'm off a bye week. I'm going Ricky Burton.
But what I'm saying is I'm starting Ricky Pearsall sniper. Conventional wisdom and anyone else that's playing fantasy football. If I didn't have Ricky Pearsall, I would probably tell you to start Jawan Jennings. I'm starting Ricky in one league that I have him right now. No risk it, no biscuit. I'm swinging for the fences with him. And I'm using positive regression as my argument. He's due. My opponent is lucky. Of course they are. All my opponents are lucky if they ever beat me. Right, Sniper? No. Sniper's not lucky. Sniper's skilled. My opponent is lucky. He's got a few juicy ass matchups. Dart versus the Commanders. Woody versus the Cardinals. Aaron Jones and Justin Jefferson versus Dallas. Even though they're playing better lately. Actually, JSN versus the Colts and Diggs in a revenge game. It's not a revenge game anymore. Fred is George's friend. And that's that.
Who's George?
Curious
George the Jungle, what?
Curious George of the Jungle. And it's true, he does want to come back for playoffs. Will it happen? Probably not. So I wasn't making that up. I think there were 6 runs inside the 10. I don't know about 6 runs inside the 10. 6 with seeming with all 3 running backs, Michael Goat. Not with Bucky, I don't think. No, not that game. What's up, guys? Please help. I'm here to help. Rhino's here to help. The Goats are here to help. Pick 3. CD, Stefan, Watson, T-Mac. And for my RB2, should I pick Rico or Kamanungai?
Going CD, Watson, and Diggs.
Interesting.
And then running back 2. I'm gonna go with a hot hand, Rico.
I would do CD, no brainer. Watson, temper the expectations, and T-Mac. And then RB2 would be Kamanungai in a heavy run game.
Against Cleveland's rush defense.
Yes, against Cleveland's rush defense. Absolutely. If one doesn't succeed, Manungai will. Tyrone, Adam Green Goat. I think you better call Tyrone or Chuba. I'm going to go with Tyrone. Chuba is a good play too, though.
I'm going to go Chuba because Tyrone's still coming off injury.
Yes, he is coming off of an injury week 13. He's been fully cleared, and the Giants people think that he's in for a game. They need to look at Tyrone. So they're going to give him the opportunity. They don't need to look at Devin Singletary. That's why. That's the only reason why they're saying that Tyrone's in for a game. Tyrone Tracy may not be in their plans come April, May. If they need to draft somebody else, which they're probably going to do anyway. Oh no.
Yes, Caribou.
Yeah, but again, we don't know what the hell. That's the whole point, right? We don't know what the new operation is going to want to do. We don't. But for now, they need to look at Tyrone Tracy to see. But Chuba Hubbard's not a bad play in the flex either. They're both sharing the ball one way or another. You're very welcome, Tristan. Tristan Goat. Lone Star. Baked is still buffering. Who? Me? Baked is still buffering? I just hope we're not buffering. Steven Pereira, how are you, Goat? Lone Star Goat, Tron Goat, baby. Talk about cold. It feels like negative 14 in Green Bay right now. Well, let me ask you something, honestly. Negative 14, negative 8, 5. Is there any difference there other than the number? That's freaking cold as fuck. Rhino, how you feeling, Rhino? Still under the weather. How you feeling?
I'm hanging in there.
Just looked at the time. Holy smokes, Goats. Holy smokes. I want to thank you all. I'm not going to wrap up yet, so don't go anywhere. But I do want to thank you all for being here with us, for supporting us. Hope that we've been able to entertain you. I know the war chief feels the same way, although he's on vacation. I think I speak for him. Rhino speaks for him. I'm speaking for Rhino. We appreciate you. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all we're trying to say. Yeah, we appreciate you. Man, look, man. We figured might as well put some of our years of doing this, years of watching this game and playing this game to use. Fuck. I help you guys. Nothing makes me happier. Last season, nothing made me more happier than many goats. Just one. Thank you all for the advice. Just one. That's it right there.
All right. Pick 2, half PPR.
I don't know where we are.
Yep, we're right, Steve. We're Steve. We haven't answered him yet. Focus, brother. Focus.
I lost the spot. I was about to put up a nice Merry Christmas, but fuck it. Do that some other time.
Do after the question.
No, it doesn't work that way. Michael, Tet, Wandale, pick 2, half PPR.
I'm gonna go one down, Tet.
Sold. Absolutely. I hope Jacoby Brisket makes it out of that game. I think Phillip Rivers has a better shot of making it out of the Seahawks than I do Jacoby Brissett making it out of the Texans game in one piece.
You think Texans could shut him out?
Yeah, I do. I think they could shut him out for sure. Rhino, you remember that Josh Allen was sacked. Josh Allen was sacked how many times in that game? It was ridiculous.
8 times?
That's Josh Allen. What is Brissett going to do? A pocket passer. Lone Star. What about him? What about Baker? He bakes the oven.
You know what, Trump Force? I hope they do. I really do. They're too good of a damn team not to.
They got a good schedule, too.
Yeah.
With the exception of that Bills game, but they play the Commanders twice, don't they?
I don't know.
I do. No, they have to play the Commanders twice. Just like all teams are playing within the division now.
Aldo Goat, Neil, Jacoby, Travion, or
Yosh.
Yoshibus. Half PPR. I think I'll go Jacoby. I'm going to go Jacoby and Neil.
I would take Neil and I would take Trevion, but Jacoby's not bad either, Aldo. But I like Neil. I like the opportunity that he's going to have. And Trevion's Trevion against the Bills, against the bullies, the bully Bills. Anybody think Mike Wilson will still have a decent game?
If it's a PPR game, he get 8 catches for 65 yards. So it's what, probably 13 points. So he can have a decent game. It's not like they're going to completely shut him out. That's next to impossible to shut out a good wide receiver. He's right now he's number 1 wide receiver in contested catches. That's a pretty good stat. That gives me hope that he'll get some, but he's not going to go 11 catches for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns with whatever it was against Rams.
You know what else that tells me? Brissett's throwing YOLO balls, which we know he is.
Mm-hmm.
I would lower the expectation a little bit. It's in that same ballpark.
Yeah,
decent. I mean, like how do you want to define decent in week 15, Lone Star? I mean, if you need this guy to freaking score for you and go close to 100 yards, it ain't that.
If you're looking for,
not in my opinion,
over 20 points, I don't think that's going to happen. But I think anywhere between 10 and 15 can happen.
You want to give him 15, 13 targets again. That's all well and good. How many catches is it going to be out of those with this defense with Stingley? And again, my whole thing is, will he have the time? Decent, sure, for Michael Wilson. Decent, not Michael. Don't call me Marvin Harrison Jr. Wilson, but like pre Marvin Harrison appendectomy Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Talk about cold. It feels like minus 14. Almost my number. If I make it to the next round, I have Dart versus the Vikings. Would you consider dropping Emmanuel Wilson if Jacobs plays for love?
Yep. In heartbeat.
I know you read that fast. Okay. Yep. You heard the commissioner, Joel. Emmanuel Wilson if Jacobs plays for love.
Because your running back room is strong enough to withstand that, but be able to pick up Love to play against the Bears instead of Dart playing the Vikings. Yeah, that's easy, man. In a heartbeat. Brian Flores is hard for rookie quarterback to play against.
You have another quarterback too, don't you? I think Chongbo's got another quarterback. I think there's somebody that's not in the equation here. Start 2, Ramadre Gesicki. Bill, if Chris Rodriguez is out. Well, definitely you could put Ramadre in.
I'd probably go Ramadre and Gesicki.
What's a what pig? If you're new to the channel, do us a favor. Please like and subscribe. I don't want to put Bill in this game. Even if is Chris Rodriguez really going to be out? I don't think Chris Rodriguez is going to be out. Chris Rodriguez, did he get a limited practice in on Friday? Could someone confirm that?
I think it's an illness, isn't it?
Even better for Chris Rodriguez. I would start Ramadre. Just know that Trevion Henderson is breathing down his back. Mike Gesicki's got a decent matchup. Not fantastic, but decent matchup against the Ravens. And no T. Higgins.
I go Pearsall.
Osa. Wow. I'm not sure if you heard me about 10 minutes ago. I'm starting Ricky Pearsall in a league that's very deep. You have to start 3 wide receiver, and then there's 2 flex as well. I'm rolling the dice with Pearsall in this playoff. But otherwise, if I didn't have Pearsall, I'd be advising against it. Because it's like, how do you trust that? The only thing I can tell you is he's due for positive regression.
I'm banking on the fact that they're coming off a bye week. He's maybe fully 100% ready to go.
There's that.
Yeah.
There's that, absolutely. If nothing else.
He does it politely too. I hope he's mic'd up, man.
I just hope that he's good. Let's not make a mockery out of this. Right? Let's not make a mockery out of this. A 44-year-old guy coming back, hasn't played in 5 years against the Seahawks. Like, it shouldn't have been a mockery.
Kyron Williams or Henderson PPR? Kyron is the safe call. Henderson's freaking.
Trevion Henderson's got a higher
Yeah.
They both got good high floors. The ceiling, however, I think would go to Trevion Henderson, the higher ceiling. If he's going to be having some big plays, explosive plays.
The thing with Kyron Williams, like you said, he doesn't score. He does get 50-50 with Corum in the red zone. Trevion Henderson a lot of times now is not getting those red zone carries. I'm going Kyron Williams, proven commodity.
That's what Kyron does. Okay. Likely anytime touchdown. Frankie Goat. Not once, not twice, 3 times for Isaiah Likely to attempt to get into there. Fucking Isaiah. How likely is it that he gets an anytime touchdown? Dart or Mariota? We've had this one before. And I'm pretty sure we went with Mariota, didn't we?
I think you went Mariota, I went Dart.
I'm going to go Marcus here. Lone Star. Not by much either, by the way. Not by much. Y'all trust Devontae Smith against the Raiders? I got something on the bench. If that's the case, Lone Star Goat, you can leave something there and roll with Devontae. Yeah. I think Devontae Smith definitely has the highest ceiling than Sutton.
Big time.
And therefore,
he was barely missed a couple times along balls last week too. And so he's not like he's not getting thrown to. It's just not getting to him.
And on top of it, both their flaws. Like if it doesn't hit, it's shitty. It's lousy. So it's not like one or the other. I'll go with Devontae Smith here and feel good about it.
Yeah, going against the Raiders' trash-ass defense.
Feel good about it. Versus Sutton against
KC.
No.
Yeah.
Sutton?
No, against Green Bay.
Green Bay, that zone defense, too high, over the top. Sutton's not going to beat that. You heard me, Snipes? Sutton's not going to beat that. Nixon was fine today, right? Wasn't Nixon fine today? Our boy Nixon was fine. And who else was fine? Stupidly. Luther Burden was fined for the same play. You're fine. You're fine. Who else was so many? Why are they fining people for like these little ticky tack either celebrations or ticky tack like altercations with one another?
T-Mac or Doddle?
T-Mac.
Yeah.
Derek Dortch, man. Dortch goat. So let's not forget about Dortch if you need short, quick hitters tomorrow for the Cardinals. Michael Goat. What are you doing, Michael Goat? What are you doing, Michael Goat? No, like I said, Bucky, or even inside the 10, they ever asked me.
Yeah, I know it's two times. I know.
It's okay, Michael Goat.
Is Chase Brown? Yeah, I think Chase Brown's over 89.5 yards.
He says he's me. I'm making bets. Chase Brown total yards, like from scrimmage. From scrimmage, yeah, I would go over that. Dixon Goat, baby.
My guy.
How are you, Dixon Goat, baby?
It makes my night when I see you in the chat, man. I pooped today. Cracks me up. I decided to start Joe Burrow over Josh Allen this weekend. Am I nuts? No.
I wouldn't say nuts. Sometimes when you go a little bit against the grain, it winds up working in our favors, especially now, especially this time of year. It's just something weird, something very cosmic about it. Yeah, you go a little bit against what you would normally do, and a little luck never hurt anybody. I have vital 3 of my 5. You're in 5 playoff leagues. We're not there yet, though, right?
So,
where are we?
Brandon,
where are we?
He's traded Gibbs, Jettis, and JSN for Kyle Pitts.
Dixon. Where's Dixon? Just traded Gibbs, Jettis, and JSN for Pitts. No, this sounds like you just that seems like you just made the trade. Is that what is that how I'm reading this? Kyle Williams or Trayvon Henderson? No, I'm not.
Who are your running backs that you can get rid of Gibbs? And who your wide receivers you can get rid of JSN?
Forget about Brandon Goat. I would not have advised this.
No.
Just for the simple reason that like how it's not likely that Pitts is going to score like that ever again.
If I was a GM, I would have gotten a hold of you and asked you, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Ever again.
Ever, yeah.
He's not likely to have that type of game ever again. It's Kyle Pitts.
Gibbs or JSN going to be 101 next year in the draft. Easily.
I'm glad that you came in to share this info with us. I appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, please just at least give us a like, if not subscribe, so we could advise you moving forward on why I would never trade those 3 players unless you did this prior to Gibbs and we're completely off. But even still then,
yeah.
Even still then, holy wow, Brandon, man, look, I love it. I'm here for it. One more. Should I start the Cowboys defense or the Packers defense? The Packers. Packers. Oh, I know that
the Cowboys defense is sneaky good. I think it's a sneaky good play. Somebody asked me this earlier, or in the
earlier in the week. Also,
no, earlier in the week too. Yeah, I like the Cowboys defense. I think it's a sneaky good play.
It's sneaky if you are not high on 9 again, which is reasonable. That's understandable. The only other thing I would say here to Jacino Goat, what's the rest of the schedule look like? Just in case, you know what I mean? Like we know you're going to win, but who do the Cowboys have next week? And the Pack, the Pack have the Bears next week. So I would also look at that. But the total in the Cowboys-Vikings game, the implied scoring total is higher there than it is in Green Bay Broncos. So if that tells you anything, it's going to be a lower scoring affair in the Mile High. Likely.
I still think that was a touchdown he caught last week. I don't think I think that's a bad call.
Would you do Woody over 2.5?
Yeah.
That's gonna be close.
No, I think it's good.
I think he only got like 2. How many Enough of the guessing. I'll just tell him right now. Just tell him right now. Woody. For a fucking guy, Frankie, man. It's the least that we could do for Frankie. Come on now. Game log. Woody Wood. His last. All right, so you want to do his last since week 11, or should we kick it all the way since the bye?
Just average.
Yeah, I don't have the ad. I can do it in my. I can do it in my head, bud. Yeah, it's not good. He did 3 and then he did 4, but that was week 7 and 8. After that, it's 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. That's why it's 2.5, right?
I still would take it against Arizona. No Nick Chubb.
Now remember, that's catches. That's not targets. So
Yeah, I know.
CJ,
I know reception is.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty effing positive.
Okay, just making sure you're sure. Happy he's recovering well.
I got a couple more.
I hate. Here's another thing. Also, by the way, I don't typically like to go under. So you know what I mean? Like you have to wait for like the entire game to be finished, and then okay, you can cut your win. That's why I like. Okay, fine, 3 catches. You could get 3 catches by the first half. Not likely, but possible. Frankie Goat, Rico Watson, BTJ. Rico Watson, BTJ. Play 2.
I think I go Rico and Watson.
Frosty Goat. I'm just looking at plays. That's the Frosty. What up, Frosty baby? If it's PPR, I'm gonna go with BTJ and Watson. But I don't think it's PPR. I mean, I don't think it's half PPR. I think it's PPR. Yeah, give me Watson. Give me BTJ for some touchdown equity here.
You're welcome, Adam.
Appreciate you, Adam. Frankie Goat. Get another one here for Frankie Goat. Wilson over 10.5 targets. See, so that's what FanDuel or DraftKings is setting it at right now. Only 10.5. When he's been getting well over that. I would go against my theory on going over.
Oh.
He could probably get. Nah, I don't want to do it. I don't think he gets. I do. I don't know, Frankie. That's why I don't gamble, except for pick'em. If that 10.5 is screaming that it's not going to be a lot of pass volume his way. Same thing for Kelsey. Only 6.5 targets for Kelsey. That's lousy too. Dak Burrow, Mad Maxi Goat, Joe Shiesty.
I'm going Burrow.
Joe Shiesty. And Mad Maxi is asking the chat as well. So by all means, please do the @ Mad Max for your thoughts.
You're welcome, Mel.
You are welcome, Mel.
Full PPR Dotto or Neil?
It would be.
If you please like and subscribe.
It would be Neil.
If you're new to the channel.
It would be Neil here. Volume.
Yeah.
Nicholas Goat. There he is, baby. Fella. Dart versus Commanders. Lamar versus Cincy.
Go Lamar.
Lamar. Lamar. Full PPR. If Jacobs and Emmanuel Wilson don't play, should I start Kenny G or Jaden Higgins in the flex? I would do Gainwell before Higgins if that happens. Yes, I would. Ron Goat.
Same here.
There's no clear cut. That's a 50-50 backfield. Also, both of them aren't running the ball well, but they're both catching the ball.
Full PPR start one Slayton or Jay Higgins or pick up. I'm gonna play Slayton. I like Higgins though. I mean, he's getting 7 targets a game against Arizona.
Full PPR start one wide receiver. Slayton or Jaden Higgins or pick up Yoshua. No, I'll probably roll with Jaden Higgins here.
I think I'll roll Jaden Higgins too.
It's not great, but that's what I would do here on. Pick 2 full PPR. Do I start Diggs, Hampton, or BTJ? Austin Goat, man. Well, these fucking these monsters for the flex. Pick 2 full PPR. It would be 2 and 3.
Yeah.
2 and 3 for me, Austin Goat.
Is Warren drop ball for no? Warren's not droppable for Darren Waller versus Cincinnati week 16. I'm already starting Chiseki. Also, I started Mbuka Thursday in my first flex, so I start 1 in the second flex. Tet Wilson, JJ Sitz, or B Rob.
So we're also assuming this is Tyler Warren, right? Because he put it before Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be a drop, regardless. Darren Waller, no, I don't get Darren Waller versus Cincinnati, week 16. You know what? I wouldn't do it now.
No,
I really wouldn't. And let's see what it looks like after this week, Clutch Goat. Let's see what it looks like after this week, and maybe we'll be able to drop somebody else, and we can add Gesicki playing. Also, I started Emeka on Thursday. First flex started. Right, I'm already starting Gesicki.
I start Tet in my second flex.
Yeah, week 16 is Warren droppable for Darren Waller versus Cincy? No. The answer is no here, even though it's the matchup. Darren Waller.
Wide receiver flex, Olave, Wilson, Marks, Junkins, also Hurts or May. My 2 starting backs are Gibbs and Chase Brown.
Be coding, baby.
I'm gonna start May.
Be coding, baby. There's the motherfucker. Need 1 wide receiver and the flex. Chris Olave is the wide receiver. And it's going to be
Marks.
It would be Woody or Judkins.
Hurst or May? I think I'd go May.
May. Probably close, but May. Be goading, baby. There he is, be goading. Motherfucking be
Bitter Sando, meatball or hot pastrami?
That's a good question.
I like a good meatball sandwich.
It's probably the best fucking question we've had all night. No.
Yeah. Not cool because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I only have my grandmother's recipe meatballs, so I would go with the hot pastrami.
I go meatballs. So smoke my meatballs. Put nice provolone cheese. Yep.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
All right, I got a few more left in me, dude.
That doesn't sound right. Just provolone and meatballs.
What's over on Dad Gums from Rivers tomorrow, 6?
It's bad news, man. I'm telling. That's why it's a mockery. I think Philip Rivers will start. They'll see how he looks. It's not going to be pretty. Riley Leonard in. That's the end of it.
Monday or Flowers?
What a stupid gamble. Manungai.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers. Although he's due also.
He's been going since since Monday.
He is due.
That 1 day off.
I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you, goats. And plus, I don't. This is just only the beginning. This is only part of it. Then I'm in the lab with a pen and a pad.
Kincaid Shakir available for the flex full PPR. What you guys think? Thanks. I'm going Kincaid.
West up, baby. Michael Goat and the West up, baby, and the Nicholas, baby. All right, guys, look. We are at the max right now. We really do appreciate a couple of questions. We are gonna try to wind this down. Please, just all you have to do is like. All you have to do is subscribe. Also, reminder, guys. You can always comment or ask your question in the comment section,
or send an email.
Send the mother loving email. We get it. We'll address it. We'll answer it. Absolutely. Dare you to join. All right. Go through. Let's wrap it up. Again, we really appreciate you. We wish you the best of luck. Couple of questions. Where are they? He's capping, guys. Dare you to join us. All right, let's go. Let's get this goat here.
See PPR league 6 points. Purdy or Dart. McMillan or Ken Walker. KC defense or I like Chicago's defense. Chicago's defense is leading league in takeaways, which is just going against a rookie quarterback. I like McMillan over Walker. And I like Purdy over Dart.
Purdy over Dart. Tet. Casey for me. I know they're leading the league in takeaways. How many takeaways are they going to have tomorrow? 1?
I'll go 3.
You think he's going to turn the ball over 3 times?
Not just him.
Who else?
There'll be a fumble. There'll be a muffed punt. I'll say that, okay?
Muffed punt. That's
muffed punt.
Frankie Goat. Get the muffed punt prop in there. Let's see how much more does it go up to with a muffed punt in Chicago.
Punt.
You just got it from the Rhino.
Everybody loves a good muffed punt.
That's a great call. I wasn't expecting that because I was about to tear you a new asshole with don't tell me Judkins is fumbling and we just recommended him for 4 days. No. Let's go, Goats. All right, Jake, Itch brother, Itch, Kincaid or Shakir. It's going to be Kincaid.
Yeah,
it's going to be Kincaid there. I don't really like playing him over a wide receiver, but how high are you guys on Gesicki for this week? I like him. I'm not in love with him.
Yeah, same here.
I like him, but I'm not in love with him with Higgins out. Yeah, it's not the same matchup that Gesicki had last week against Buffalo. I mean, yeah, against Buffalo.
Yeah,
it's not the same as that. So yeah, I like it. Burt Reynolds, baby, Burt. Thank you for joining us this evening, Burt Reynolds.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan. Actually, I'm not really. I hope that's just like a parody because Burt Reynolds, I'm not really a fan.
Come on, man, Smokey the Bandit.
I was about to say, let me finish. A little before my time.
Okay.
A little before my time. That's all.
Kincaid.
Appreciate you, Tommy Goad. How are you, Tommy Goad?
Ladd, Sutton, Tracy, Watson, or Reed, and Warren or Schultz. Pick 2. Ladd and Watson.
Tommy Goat, baby. PPR 2, it's Ladd. It's going to be Ladd, and damn it. I'd be calling for Watson. It would be Tracy or Watson.
And I'm going to go Schultz.
It would be Tracy or Watson here. I think we're going to get the same amount of catches for Tracy as we would with Reed. Watson. I don't think we're going to get a ton of work for Christian Watson. We're just banking on him getting the pay dirt from Jordan Love tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lad needs a game.
Uh-oh.
We need a game from Lad. What happened?
You froze for a second. Sound like freaking Chewbacca.
That's
over.
That's our cue. Appreciate you, man, Goat. That's our cue. No Brees Hall, Goats. No Brees Hall. No Brees Hall tomorrow. If Brees Hall has a game tomorrow, I'm gonna be fucking upset. Hawks.
We'll get the last three here. Oh, hold on. Let's get him. We didn't get three. Three are starting. Let's see. Michael Wilson, Olave, Warren, Christian Watson, and Ramondi. Thanks. So starting three. Start Olave, Jalen Warren, and Christian Watson.
You're a 46% chance to win. That's fantastic. That'll change to like 70% once one of these guys does well. In PPR, it would be Olave. It would be Christian Watson, and it would be Jalen Warren. Final answer.
Yeah. Schultz or Stevenson, half PPR. Schultz.
Stevenson.
Olave or Devontae Smith? Olave.
I think we're going to get more out of Olave.
Last one.
Tommy Goat.
Two wide receivers in a flex got Olave, McLaurin, Sutton, Jacobs, Monty, Watson. Two wide receivers in a flex. So I'm going Olave and McLaurin, and then I'll put Watson in the flex.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Monty's a good play, though. Monty's a sneaky good play.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right, last one.
Appreciate you, Frankie Goat.
Henderson, Rico, Tracy, Jordan Mason, pick one. Henderson.
Henderson, Rico, Tracy. Yeah. Here, I would probably go Trey Henderson. Yep. against the motherfucking Bills. Motherfucking Kells, Goat. Guys, all the best of luck to you. We will see you tomorrow night, 7:25, for the reaction to it all. I want to hear from you, Goats. We're marching on to week 16 in the semifinals, baby. Let's go. Appreciate you. Enjoy your night.